Can't begin my day until I've had a Dickens cider.
There's nothing better than waking up to a good old Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves Dickens ciders.
My sister came to stay with us for a month, and my husband couldn't go a day without the Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves a Dickens cider.
My mum loves a Dickens cider.
My sister loves to wake up in the morning with a Dickens cider.
I'm a bit young, but I would love to try a Dickens cider.
So there you have it. For over 150 years, Frederick von Dickens has developed a beverage that literally brings women to their knees. So fellas, for the sake of the economy, get a Dickens cider.
That never gets old.
You miss that part, don't you?
I miss that so much.
Welcome, everyone, to WO Radio.
Oh.
Today, in-house, is the owner proprietor of Webfoot Forge. He's going to do a little talking here. Mr. Justin Snodgrass. He's going to show off some of his things he made. But before we get started on that, I want to say, man, a big shout-out to Harley's Hideaway in Shawnee Mission, Kansas. Man, what a great show Roy and I and Typhoon and Richard put on there. It's kind of walking wounded, man. You had Richard Montano, the foot that he broke, he pulled his big toe off.
He just needs to stay off motorcycles. That's all I'm going to say.
He says, what would your ancestors do for your cure? I'd say sell the bike. That's what we do. Typhoon fell and messed up his coccyx bone. Okay. Now, you know the Lord wants you to do anal because he wouldn't put a bone above your ass called a cox with the word cox in it, right? So anyway, he messed up. He fell, hurt his ass, so he was over limping. I'm always messed up and brain gone. It was kind of walking wounded. They laughed. They had a great time. The owner wants to have us back in there again. That seems to be a theme everywhere we go. They want us back in there again. Yeah. So, So shout out to him. And guys, our big show, November 6th.
Yes.
November 6th. Some major announcements on somber announcement, good and bad, going on November 6th. Guys, they're going to just look at the flyer. The flyer is beautiful.
Hey, who's this asshole right up here in the top?
He's going
like he actually knows something, or he's been somewhere.
He's been somewhere. Yeah, he's donating some raffle items.
Okay. Is that dickhead that makes custom made edge artwork?
Edge artwork, yes.
Okay.
You knows he's first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just so you understand that. And the flyer was made by one of our own, Jennifer Blue Phoenix. She did an excellent job.
And actually, thank you to Jennifer for making the logo for Webfoot Forge as well.
Well, there you go.
She made that. She actually helped me come up with the slogan at the top from Ash's Beauty. From Ash's Beauty Rises.
She's got skills.
Yeah. So, but I'll let you keep doing your thing because I'm a little out of practice.
She has got skills.
What in the hell are you doing?
I don't know what just happened. I don't know what
you're just clicking on shit.
Get over there.
Yeah. Click that.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Make it go away. What?
Hold on.
Click that.
Click that right there.
Yep.
The whole thing.
Yep. There you go.
Excellent. So anyway, so November 6th, we're going to have a couple great bands at 7 o'clock. Mixology's playing.
Yep.
If you haven't heard Mixology,
see Jake and the gang again.
Those boys are real good. I mean, they played in the rain, and so they're qualified. Okay, they're qualified. 10 o'clock, we got our boys.
I'm not saying they're show whores.
Oh no,
but they'll play pretty much anywhere, anytime.
We're gonna have a bunch of show whores there. But Reality Becomes. They're gonna play at 10. If you've never heard
Can't
this
wait
band,
to see them again.
Man, Aaron and his boys lay it down, man. There's something else.
And this will be the first show they've had with us since John passed.
Yeah.
So that'll be really cool.
It will be cool. So we got that coming on. And we got 6, maybe 7, maybe 8 comedians showing up here. Don't know yet. The names are still coming in. We got Sean Hill. Now, if you've never seen this lady perform,
she's funny.
Get ready. Okay. All right.
I went on YouTube.
Did you?
And looked her up, and I messaged her. I was like, "Oh my God, why are you not like?"
And no kidding.
Like Night at the Apollo or something.
Yeah, she's great.
Because she is great.
Yeah, she is. She is. And David Scott, of course, he needs no introduction anywhere in the WO world.
Clean.
Yeah. And then you got Jeff on is going to be running sound, and he might do some whatever it is Jeff does. Okay. And then we got Richard Montano. If he doesn't kill himself.
If he doesn't break another foot.
Okay.
Well, no, he broke his foot. and then performed at Warrior Fest
Okay.
what 2 years ago.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
You're right.
that's
We apologize.
He's definitely a show whore. He'll perform no matter what.
Unless he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he'll still figure out a way to perform.
Yes, he will.
He'll be like, play a video of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Semen traction. How you feel when your dick's out?
Yeah, because mine's out right now.
That's a great joke. I'm telling you what.
Oh.
Typhoon Panda.
Yep.
Do we need to give him any more? The man's awesome.
He is the biggest Raiders fan in the world.
Oh, we talked about that at the show too. He's mad.
Yeah.
He got mad and shit. He blamed you. He blamed me. He blamed Roy. He
Yep.
blamed Richard Montano.
I think Typhoon is closet a Raiders fan because he gets so mad whenever you tell him he's a Raiders fan.
Yeah, he does. He does. Hey, if you guys want to earn 50 inches in the mystery box, go on Typhoon's page and tell him
And
he's a
be
Raiders
like,
fan.
go Raiders.
Hey, Raiders! He's performing, and then I'll be there performing as well. Now, I don't think we're going to have a lineup. I think we're just going to draw some numbers or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Draw straws.
Just draw straws. Just everybody go and have a good time. Barbecue by Tub Creek. They're sponsoring this, so we got to give a shout out to Tub Creek.
And I'll tell you something. The last time I was up there at Tub Creek, he had tried a new rub recipe on a brisket. And right before he gave it to me and my boss, he said he tossed a little, or no, that was with you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And right before he gave it to us, he tossed a little salt and pepper on it. Oh my
It was
God.
delicious. Yes, it was. I remember that.
Melt in
delicious.
your mouth.
Yes, it was. It was absolutely
Making me hungry.
Yeah, it's very good. So they're going to be sponsoring it.
Yep.
Levi Garrison and Sons is providing the hooch. Okay, providing the alcohol. Scott, he's been a big player for veterans. He's a veteran himself, so hey, he had nothing but love. Going to be there. Tub Creek Event Center. We've performed there before. It's a neat little place. Shout out OVB Barbecue, Operation Veteran Barbecue. They are giving away a Thanksgiving meal to a veteran. So we got a lot of things happening that day, plus some various raffles we have going on, knife raffles, such. And I've showed you before, and I'll show you this one. Look at this right here. It's in studio. I've showed you the picture several times. Look at that thing. And then if you turn it around this way, you can see more. Okay. This thing is beautiful. It's heavy. It's got a little. It's not as big as you think, but it's got some weight to it. Okay. So that's donated by Webfoot Forge. Our unanimous donor.
Anonymous.
Yeah, whatever. Unanimous, anonymous. He's unanimous in the donor.
That's a stag handle. That's
Yes, it
let me
is.
see that.
Yeah,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
I haven't even handled that.
It's
yet.
got oak. That's oak
That's
into it.
the only thing I don't like about that
It's too
handle is
thick.
it's a little bit wide right here.
I agree. But no, when
it's
you're
still-
rotating your fingers anyway, when you're caping, you're taking things off. So yeah. And he said you could bust somebody in the head with it if you get their attention. So
Yeah.
Anyway, that's cool. Then you got this homemade sheath. Now I'm gonna tell you something. It might not look that good to you, but a homemade leather sheath is worth its weight in gold.
Yes, it
because
is.
you could reuse it.
Especially a well-made one.
Yeah. So those are on the docket, and we might have some more coming up here.
Yeah.
And I got a wood item. I got a nice bench I'm going to put in there to be as well. So we got a lot of things going on. That's going to be a busy day for everybody. It's our Super Bowl. So put the word out, share it out. Let's get on to it now. It's a pleasure to have back in studio with me. And like I said, he's the owner, proprietor of Webfoot Forge. One of my real good friends. Always have been, no matter where we go in life. This man's still my brother.
Sir.
I got his back. He's
We've
got
damn
mine.
near gotten in knockdown dragouts in the behind the scenes, and
Yes, I have.
still
Well,
for some reason put up with each other.
that's because we're trying to build an empire, and that's what we're trying to do. We're not going to let nobody mess it up. Now, I didn't win every argument, and he didn't win every argument. We had to give and take. But ladies and gentlemen, please.
And there was a couple of arguments that neither of us won.
No,
because the wives stepped in and were like,
Yeah.
"No, you're both idiots."
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but 3 rooms away. I'm like, bitch, what'd you say? What? No, nothing. Hey, yeah, okay. 3 rooms away.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
So,
So-
I don't know who's watching, but check in the comments so I can say hi to you and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Share
yeah,
this out.
since I left, I've devoted every ounce of extra time I have to the forge and making blades and everything like that. Now, when I first got into custom made edge artwork, I started a project that, and I'm very proud of this because it literally No, you're not blocked there, Dean, on that one. I don't know what the deal is.
He's having problems. Facebook's kicking his ass.
It's probably Mickey blocking him.
Welcome, brother.
And making TikToks, yes. But and you can watch me on TikTok if you want to follow me on TikTok. It's at Webfoot Forge. Hold on, I gotta find it because it's a long one. It's at Webfoot Forge.
How do you not know your TikTok as much you post?
Dude, it's at Webfoot Forge T.A.P.Vibers. And that's because I'm a part of a Truth and Positivity Vibes crew.
Yes.
Which Trucker James is part of. And so I try and post some videos of the knife making process, different stuff like that. I've got one of my older boy Catfish,
yes,
making a knife.
That is beautiful.
And now here's the great part. That knife, and I didn't share, I should have sent you a picture of that one, is actually a miniature version of my competition blade for the Miltalk Civil War Battle of the Blades. So if you follow TikTok, there was Miltalk Civil War, which Miltalk is just kind of a subculture of veterans and active duty military. And we were just talking smack back and forth, whatever, having a little fun, and it was just a camaraderie type thing. And so I kind of approached the organizers and I was like, hey, what if we did a Battle of the Blades? Or my original thought was I was just going to make a blade. We were going to raffle it off and the proceeds were going to go to a nonprofit, a veterans nonprofit of some sort. One of my other friends, Oculus 3 Knives, who is another bladesmith from down in Tennessee, he's also a vet, said, hey man, let's do a Battle of the Blades. I was like, okay, I'm sitting here with 3 months on the anvil, and I'll get into that in just a second. And so it grew from me versus him to 6 of us total. And literally these guys all have a year plus. And I think honestly, the shortest amount of time before me is like a year and a half or 2 years, maybe 3. And then we've got one guy that's been doing it since he was 12 and he's like 50 something now. And his great granddad started making knives in like 1912. Yeah. So, I mean, he knows a few, he knows a thing or two. Yeah. And then I've got, like I said, I've got about 3 months on the anvil, probably a little more now. And then there's this one kid, Phoenix Forge. This kid is 13 years old and he has like a month and a half on the anvil total. And he's made, and I've seen his entry knife and it is beautiful. It is very well made. And he is really right now, he's the one that I'm like, but if he wins, I'm like, hey, get it, because that's absolutely phenomenal.
But behind the scenes, you're secret lighting. I hope that damn thing breaks.
I'm sitting here going, maybe I should send the bearded axe because I've got over 100 hours in this thing, and I'm going to show you real quick.
Go ahead.
I've got over 100 hours in this thing. I've got 9 months worth of patina on it. I did that on purpose. And thanks to you with the wood and my stepdad for getting me the bandsaw, this is the finished product.
Gentlemen, the camera is not doing this thing good. This thing,
and I mean, it's got a lot of weight to it. So if you hold it down here, you're definitely going to chop through something. Right here, and this handle actually originally wasn't going to be like this. It was originally just going to be like a hammer handle, just a hatchet handle kind of thing. And this is kind of what came out. And I like the way that came out. And that's the fun part of it. Like the shark's tooth here wasn't originally supposed to be a shark's tooth. It was supposed to be, a little bit different. It was supposed to be like 3 or 4 of them. And I adjusted on the fly. But
one good thing about this axe here is if swing it with one hand, but let's say you want to put some power by it. It's got room that you can grab it. It's like, and you can really get a two-hand good stroke on that thing, you know. And one thing I like about this knife, and I told you off camera, I like the way he mechanically fixed this. A lot of people just put the end cap in them like that, and well, the wedge in there. I mean,
yeah. And I was going to do a wedge, and
but it's
okay. I'm gonna admit something in front of you, God, and everybody on the internet. So when obviously you can see there's no wedge, it's epoxy and wood.
No varnish either. No polyurethane either.
No, I didn't bother polying that at all. I went to do my pins because I wanted something that looked really pretty, but it was still functional.
Yeah.
I got them done. I got everything set, and they were epoxied through.
Mm-hmm.
And I grabbed my wedge and I went to put it in, and I looked at it and I went, "Oh crap!" So it's that's actually how I left it. How I got the patina on it is I actually just left it out in the weather and let it naturally get that, you know. And a lot of it's been ground off. But yeah, so it's good and sharp. This right here, whenever I was doing the grinding, the beard on it, you know how many times I cut myself and snagged myself on the damn thing?
I'm surprised that tooth hadn't got you once or twice.
I got myself once on the tooth, and that was actually by accident. It wasn't even whenever I was working on it. I was getting ready I was moving it to work on another piece, and whenever I did, I freaking smacked the tooth, and it poked my finger. So yeah, I've got that. That is up for sale. Okay. It's on Webfoot Forge right here on Facebook. I've actually got it discounted right now. Now, the piece of edged artwork is not the only thing that we are putting for raffle or auction, whatever.
Okay.
At November 6th.
All right. Well, here we go. Breaking news.
There is going to be a $150 gift certificate to the Forge for anybody. And I don't care where you are. $150. Now, let me explain something. This right here, which is my competition knife, is a $150 knife.
All day long. Too.
Now, what you don't realize is that's 14 inches from tip to butt. Obviously, it'll look better than this because this is actually just this one is strictly to get the snot beat out of it. So this blade I made, you know, I didn't do a lot of pretty, you know, trying to make it real super pretty or anything like that. I know that it's going to get absolutely obliterated. There's 6 tests. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? There's 6 tests that it's going to go through. It's going to go through a it's going to go through a 4x4 chop, a cow femur chop, a chainmail mittens. I don't wear bitch mittens.
He says that now.
I don't. I hate wearing gloves even in the winter because I have to feel what I'm doing.
And always pull them off.
And yeah. I don't even like wearing gloves whenever I'm actually in the forge and I've got the forge lit. I don't like it because I can't feel everything that I'm doing. But I'm, you know, going in. So anyway, so it's going to be 4x4 chop, cow femur chop or cow bone chop, whatever, ice block chop. Then it's got to go through a ratchet strap slice. Then they're going to take it on the lid of a 55-gallon drum and hammer it. So that's actually why I have this gap, because I don't want them to hit directly on the handle. So they're going to take it like that, and they're going to pound it into the lid of a 55-gallon drum. Right. Then they're going to clamp it like this, and they're going to shoot the edge with a 45. So I'm hoping and praying to the gods that this thing will hold up. So
it's plenty thick enough.
Oh yeah, it's at the spine. It is 3/8 of an inch thick at the thickest point.
There you go.
It's 1.5 inches tall. That blade itself, like I said, $150 blade. It is roughly 14 inches, just a hair shy of 14 inches from tip to butt. It's got a roughly 10-inch blade, and it's 1.5 inches tall.
Nice.
So
you come a long way. You know, you gained a lot of knowledge quickly.
Yeah. I've got a couple of other pictures I can show you too.
Yeah, I think you're playing catch up, and we'll go ahead and show the picture just a second.
Mhm.
I had one question though.
Yeah.
And this is from my wife. She want to know why the name Webfoot Forge. Please explain the significance of that.
Well, okay, so obviously, and you guys know, whenever I first got into the bladesmithing game, I was known as Goose. Geese have webbed feet. From the door of my forge, I can see my ducks and my chickens. So, Webfoot Forge. And I can, and it's funny, even with the music blaring and my forge going, I can hear the ducks over everything. So it's just one of those things. It really describes more.
It's a catchy name.
Where I'm at as opposed to what it is.
Right. It's a very catchy name, and it's cool as hell. We got a couple other photos besides what we showed here.
Yeah. First off, I want to show the stiletto.
Oh, it's over here.
Yeah.
I forgot you put it in the banner. There you go.
So
right.
this one.
Number two.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the stiletto point. This one actually, if anybody's seen my post about the beast, this actually is now known as the stiletto or the beauty, is what I call it.
You
that
cut
blade
some off, didn't you?
I cut roughly 2 inches off of the bottom from the edge there.
Okay.
And then that the clip there, that's why I call it the stiletto, because it's so elongated. And that knife is absolutely, and it doesn't look anything like that anymore. No, but ducks do, Dean. So it doesn't look really anything like that particular.
Mhm.
I've actually got it to real nice shine. I've got all of the patina out of it, so it's beautiful blade.
I loved it when it was
And-
full beast.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make
Man.
another beast and put it up for sale.
That's
blade
not
alone-
a $150 knife.
That's like a $300 or $400
Yeah, well,
knife.
yeah, 'cause-
That blade alone weighed. I put it on the scale. It weighed in at 8 pounds.
Oh wow. Son of a bitch. Whatever you hit with that, you want to hit it once.
Yeah, one time. That's all it takes.
That's a good weight loss program.
Now, there's actually, we are working on my sheath maker and I are currently yes, it will stick a toad or two. I took that just to test the tip out.
Mhm.
I took a roughly 3/8 of an inch thick piece of scrap walnut and I clamped that down to where the point was out, and I smacked it, and I put a little bit of force behind it, but I didn't like heave ho it.
Right.
And it stuck through the wood and had about 1/8 of an inch of that point sticking out, and that point is sharp. I have to make sure that, you know, I've stabbed myself several times with it, and snagged my shirt several times with it. Whenever I've got it on the bench and I'm working it, and or I'll work it for a little bit, and then I'll go to work on another piece, and I'll forget that it's there, and poke myself in the belt. I'm surprised I haven't lost weight, but because it's and it's actually, it's a very light knife. It's got a good balance. In fact, the balance point, if you're looking at it, you see where my knuckle is about 1/4 of an inch past my knuckle.
I see.
So it's just a hair past the handle, but it's still got a good balance to it. And it's, you know, it's just I love that knife. This next knife, I'm not sure what to call it because it's almost a kukri, but it's not. It's one hell of a chopper, and I haven't even put an edge on it. I took it out once I got it shaped and started the bevels. And that was actually, that picture right there is right before I started or right as I was starting the bevel on it. The top of it is actually a false point. The full length of the top up over on Richie's side there is full false edge. Then it's, you know, full edge from point all the way to the tang there, and it will be a full tang knife. That's pretty much all I make is full tang.
Nice.
I don't believe in through tang. I don't believe in partial tang. I just, you know, to me it makes it weaker.
It does,
and it gives more of a failure point.
If it's not a full tang, it ain't a real good knife. it's okay for prettiness things like that. But if you're going to use a utility knife, a good knife
Right.
that you can use for anything, it
Yeah.
better have a full tang.
Right. And so that's something that, and the reason why I say custom made edged artwork is because the powers that be, fuck the Zuck, like to smash out posts that say anything about weapons or blades or knives. And so I just say, custom made edged artwork.
That you make more than just this type of steel. I mean, you make horseshoe designs.
Yeah, I do short horseshoe stuff, which I haven't done in a while. I do. I'm actually getting ready to make some blades out of railroad spikes. I'm going to do some twisted handle railroad spikes knives, and then kind of looks like a deer leg. Yeah, kind of. I actually have a project that my sheath maker and I are working on right now called the Jawbone. And this thing is 19 inches from the longest point to the butt of the handle. And it will be a combination. It's basically, if you camp a lot, it's going to take your hatchet, your e-tool, your saw, and your machete and combine them into one piece.
Nice.
And it's not going to be cheap because this thing is like I said, we've actually figured out how to make it in 3 different sizes. So you're going to have the standard, you're going to have the medium, and then you're going to have the compact. The standard is 19 inches from end to end. The medium is going to be 14 from end to end, and then the compact will be about 10.
So take a whole cow just to make the sheath.
Right. Well, what we're doing with the sheath is we're just going to basically kind of do a very minimalist sheath to where it'll hold at the handle, and then there'll be a kind of a pocket for the end to sit in, the shovel end with the point and the beginning of the sawback,
Right.
and then there'll be a kind of a piece to slide over the sawback and hold. That way you're not, messing yourself up.
Nice. Nice.
There's also a way that we're working on to be able to put a gut hook on this thing. And I'm sitting here going, okay, we put a gut hook on this 19-inch monster. What are you going to gut with that? Like that, a damn grizzly bear?
Keep messing around. We're gonna have people.
That's definitely a blade / tool,
Right.
that screams F around and find out.
That's exactly what it does.
That's
what it does. Guys, if you're just tuning in, I see some people tuning in here with Justin Snodgrass. He's with Web Foot Forward's owner, operator, proprietor, a Marine veteran. He's showing off a lot of his cutlery.
Daryl Went can send me a video on TikTok, but he can't tune in.
Yeah, I know. I don't get that. There's a lot of people that don't hardly tune in right now because they got lots of things to do. That's right, though. You just keep sharing this out. Share it out, guys. Get out there. Anyway, he's here talking about his cutlery and things he makes, his fine art he makes. He's going to be with the studio here just a little bit longer. He's on a time restraint. So while he's here, I have a trivia question kind of in his honor. Okay. So y'all get ready for your trivia here in just a second. I got another question for him. And then we'll get to the trivia. What do you got besides the competition now that you already made that knife for it? Beautiful, by the way. What major thing have you got coming up next?
November 6th. That's that, like, quite literally. Once like right now, I'm getting ready to start school with the kids again. This Friday, actually. But really, once this competition's over, I've got the November 6th show, which make sure, I don't know if we're live streaming that or not. But if we can, make sure, Dean, I know.
You need to give him 50 to your
I already did.
Okay.
The I just got a news break notification.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Well, apparently Joe Biden's taking a knee during a White House photo op.
He did.
But anyway, once it cools off, I'm going to be in the forge as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to get some stock knives built up. That way
stockpile,
I can, that way I can go to, you know, different trade shows and such like that. And not everything I make is high dollar. Okay.
Yeah, that's a misconception. People think homemade knives are going to cost a lot of money.
You know,
and really
I can bust out, you know, something that's, you know, a little less complicated than this, but about this size for less than $100. So,
which leads me to my next question. How do they pay you, and where do they find these quality?
Cash App, PayPal, and I'm working on setting up a Venmo.
Okay.
So I don't take checks because there are people out there who write rubber checks.
You think?
You know, I've done it in the past by accident because I thought the money was there and apparently it wasn't. But he's hiding his fall. But he wasn't going up the stairs. So if you want to order a knife, message me on Facebook through the Webfoot Forge page. Okay. Real easy. Webfoot Forge. Just like that. You can also email me at webfootforge@gmail.com. Or you can call me. So, you know, and I will, you know, take what you want. I'll take your kind of parameters. Cash does not bounce. Exactly. If you are local and you want to meet up. Now, here is the thing. If you order a custom made knife from me, I require a 25% deposit up front.
And should.
That way, and that deposit is non-refundable. That being said, the reason for that is that way I don't get screwed with a knife that only one person really wants, and I can't get rid of it now, and I've spent multiple hours
and material
trying to fix it. Yes. Repair work. Were you getting ready to ask about repair work?
Yeah, I was.
I charge $50 an hour for repair work, and it's a minimum of 3 hours. 2 reasons. One, I don't really particularly like doing repair work. And it's not, I like doing repair work in that I get to revitalize a knife. I get to bring something back. However, the reason I charge so much is because I don't like the chance that I may screw up somebody's, you know, heirloom knife. And so that's one of those things, you know, I've had a couple of people ask me, you know, hey, can you put a handle on this, or can you just make this, you know, make this beautiful again? I actually had a guy that wanted me to repair a Scottish claymore. He wanted me to grind it back, put an edge on it to where it would cut paper. And I'm like, dude, that's not what a Scottish claymore was ever for. And then redo the entire handle on it. I'm going, excuse me?
So
no.
He wants you to build you a Scottish claymore.
Pretty much.
Well, first of all, I hate when people that take a grinder, you know, and I'm not saying you do this at all, but because you're smarter than that. But I hate when people take a grinder and sharpen a knife. It ruins the temper of the knife, and you never. Right. It looks like a Fido's ass.
Well, okay? and see, here's the thing: if you've got a knife that does not have an edge on it, okay, it's got, you know, like this right here, this false edge, okay, and you're trying to bring that down. Yes, use a grinder with a flap disc. Don't use a grinding wheel. Okay, use a flap disc. It'll keep your metal cooler, and it won't kill your temper as fast. But what you need to do is you make sure after about 10 seconds, you throw some water on there or something to cool that back down to where you can touch it again. Reason being is, like he said, it will kill your temper. It will ruin your knife. Your edge will roll. Your edge will, ooh. I'm going to take this home. I just found something. Yep, I just need to hit it a little bit. Not a big deal.
No. Not with a grinder.
No. I'll actually take that I'll probably take the wire wheel over it first, and then I'll probably.
I was gonna say wire wheel works great.
Yeah, I'll probably take it to the belt for a minute.
Yeah,
that's just clean it up and then get that edge put back on.
Yeah. Now, do you take in when you sharpen yours? Do you use a hand and stone, or do you use the belt? What do you prefer?
It just depends. Like,
right, okay.
Perfect example. This I sharpened with a grinder, with a flap disc, 36 grit flap disc,
right,
and then I finished it off with an 80.
Right.
This I did the bevel with a 36 grit flap disc.
Mm-hmm.
I got it down to the edge with the same disc. I hit it with the 80 real fast, and then the rest of it has been done on stones, wet stones. So, and I like wet stones.
I do too.
I've got a lot of practice to put in on it, but I love the way that it comes out. You know, you keep that slag on there that kind of builds up. You keep it on there, and it actually helps to polish that blade and make it just absolutely sing whenever you freaking use it. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, and actually I used the belt grinder on my comp blade too. So it's really just kind of an application type thing. This one, I think I have a total of 10 minutes on the belt grinder with it.
Okay.
The rest of it was all angle grinder or wheel.
All right. Well, before you
stones.
get out of here, let's do this trivia question.
Okay.
I found this trivia question kind of in your honor. All right, guys, everybody, get your fingers ready. Dean, get ready. Okay.
Yeah, he's already ready.
Right.
He had Google up already.
Most commonly sold knife in the world. What is the most commonly sold knife in the world?
Let's see if I'm right. Oh, yeah.
I was wrong at first.
Well, there was two that were in my head.
Right.
And that was one of them, but the other one.
I totally, when I looked this up, I'm like, oh, I didn't even suspect this one. I should have. Now looking back, like, duh, it is, but that was not the one I thought of. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of.
So, so this knife, and honestly, anymore, they're not as good as they used to be.
No, and I think that's with everything. I mean, steel, you can only melt something down and reforge it, reforge it so many times before it just loses. I mean, it's not a perfect element. You can do a lot of things with steel.
Yeah.
But it's just not a perfect element. It's going to wear out.
Right. Now, while we're waiting on that real quick, this knife right here was actually made out of 52-100 steel.
That was my next question. What was going to kill time?
This one, I have a love-hate relationship with 52-100.
Kind of like the VA. That's your VA knife. Love-hate relationship.
Yeah. It makes a really good, solid knife.
Right.
But 52-100 is so hard.
Yeah, it's a mother.
And oh my God.
Have you ever? All right. 2-part question. Have you ever used any 1080p?
No.
And what's your favorite kind of steel to use?
I like 5160. That's actually what this is.
Nice.
This is 5160.
That's almost impossible.
Which is, basically it's a leaf spring off of a truck is what this came out of.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've done a little bit with 1095. The only real difference between 1095 and 5160 that I have found is 1095 is a little bit more temperamental whenever you're working it.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. That's exactly correct. SD Swiss Army knife.
Yep. And I was thinking style of knife, not brand. And so I was thinking the Bowie. I mean, one of the most iconic knives in the world. As soon as you see it, that's a Bowie.
Yeah, I was thinking Bowie or the Buck.
Yeah,
that's the two I had. I forgot all about the
Swiss Army knife.
And it ain't even close when you look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Oh Christ. Because remember, they said in the world, so other countries don't use Bowies and stuff.
Right. So, and I'm actually
Good job, Dean.
so it's one of those things. My first knife as a kid was a Swiss Army. I got it whenever I was in the Boy Scouts. Now granted, the one that I just recently had one, and by recent I mean like 15 years ago. I pulled it out, never had opened it after I bought it. I opened one MRE and the edge rolled. Yeah. It was trash. I was like, that, yep, that's going in the trash. I'll never use it again. So, but anyway, I have got to get going here. So real quick, I do have one message that I want to say to all the vets out there that went to Afghanistan. You did your job. You did your job with extreme prejudice. Okay, guys, you did your job. Do not, and I know you're probably feeling some sort of way about the situation in Afghanistan, and I'm sorry that they fucked it up. But you did your job. Pat yourself on the back. We brought our brothers home. Some of them we had to bring home in boxes, but we brought our brothers home. We brought our sisters home. And we did the job that we were told to do. Just because they aren't willing to fight for their own damn country, we shouldn't have to go fight for them. That's on them, not us. For those of you who are over there right now, do your job. Keep your head down. Get your asses home. We love you. We love you. We love you.
What else is to be said?
Right.
I know there's a lot of people. You and I share the same health people when we go to VA. I was talking to my counselor. Him and I don't agree on a lot of things, but we did agree on this. And he finally told me, and he was one of the ones I told you, said, man, I'm sorry. I apologize. Our government, if it's no shock, if you don't know this, it's no shock to anybody. Our government doesn't really care about the vets. They say they do. They don't. You can tell by their actions, by their leaving people over.
Government doesn't care about the average taxpayer.
Who the hell?
The only thing they care about is the money in your pocket.
Who the hell knows you bring the military home first? What kind of? My grandson knows more than that. No, Papa, you need to be our president. So don't let that bother you guys. You guys did your job over there. It's like I'm not worried about what happened to Bosnia. It was a waste of my time. But you know what? I did my thing in there.
Yeah.
You did your thing over there in Iraq
and Afghanistan.
So just know that there are people back. This ain't Vietnam. People back here love you. Our government's an idiot. You know what? That's going to work itself out. We got people over there. We need to get them back here. To our brothers and sisters that are heading over there, he's right. Come back home. Get your job done. Come back home. Forget it.
And for those of you who are not going to be able to make it out to the November 6th, I will be live streaming the big announcement on November 6th.
Man, one way or another.
So with that being said, guys, much love. We'll talk to you later.
Brother, anytime.
Thanks for having me on again.
Anytime. Guys, that's Justin from Webfoot Forge. He's got him a deal going on here to take care of his family, and you can't fault him for it. He's making some beautiful cutlery. Edged, what do you call it? Edged artwork, yes. Yes.
There.
Oh, edged artwork. There you go, right? In big old letters. So glad he can make it in today, and hope y'all enjoyed his visit. Again, get on Webfoot Forge Facebook page and check him out, and look him up and buy some of his stuff, man. Help him out. All right. Congratulations to Dean for winning the trivia question. That's cool as hell. All right. A lot of you know that the FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine. Okay. So it's going to sound like for a second time, bro. It's going to sound for the second time in a row, Dean Stern has won a mystery box. I hope you do, man. But I'm kind of not doing you wrong here. But what if somebody with 2-3 entries wins the thing? That's going to be funny. You have the same action Andy Marie Hunnicutt did. Anyway, you guys know that Pfizer was approved by the FDA. Okay. That still means squat to me. That means absolutely nothing. And I know everybody's getting smart. Well, you got no excuses now. What's your excuse for not taking it? You take it because I just don't freaking want to. But here's the deal. They're making you take this. And I know you say, well, they can't make us take it. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And I'll tell you how they're doing it. Let me move that out of the way. I'll tell you how they're doing it. But you not be able to go to these businesses and shop or have a meal or whatever. In order for you to do that, you're going to have to take it. You're going to have to take the vaccine. You're going to have to show that you did it. That's forcing you to do something that you shouldn't have. It shouldn't be done like that. And they're like, well, that's not the same thing. It is. It's exactly the same damn thing. It's the exact same thing if I was to come whip your ass and make you take it, or if you had to go somewhere and not have everything that you want because you got to take it. It's the same damn thing. So anyway, the FDA approved it. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to take it. If you want to take it, take it. Absolutely go take it. If you want to wear your mask, absolutely wear your mask. I'm not one of these guys that make fun of you because you don't. You shouldn't be making fun of somebody who's anti-vax either. Because I'm telling you something, the same one argument you can make for anti-vaxxers, we can make the same argument for you. Because it comes right out in your science that you say, check your science. Okay, science says you're a super spreader. If you got the vaccine and you get it, you're a super spreader. So F off with that science taking crap. Because the bottom line is this, ladies and gentlemen, this is America. And we have a right to do what we want to do in this country as far as things go. But it's quickly becoming not that way. And the more we let things like this happen, where they try to take away your rights a little bit at a time, pretty soon they're going to hit us with other crap, and people are going to believe it. Oh, well, you know what? You guys did devise it. You did the vaccine. You didn't have to do it. The vaccine's not helping. People are still getting sick. People are still dying. They can lie to you all they want to. People are dying. But you can take it. I'm not telling you not to. They didn't approve it. They changed the UA as lower the age limit and released it. I don't know what UEA is. I'm sure it's one of the places they test. Well, listen, I was on TikTok and I shared it on my Facebook about a gentleman who's working with 7 different universities. And the 7 different universities all come up with the same thing. They said when they did it, there's no such thing as a coronavirus. It's some other type of virus. It's influenza A and influenza B. And then something else. But it does not have enough to be full corona. Okay? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't even play one on TV. I don't even play one on stage. But all I'm saying is, what are we going to do? I think we need to, do what you got to do to survive on you for you. If you got to wear a mask, you feel comfortable, getting shot, whatever. Do what you got to do. This thing will blow through. It will blow through. I know you're thinking, well, we got to kill it. We're not going to kill it. That whole idea of killing this thing, that's foolish. And you're not going to kill it. No is a powerful word these days. That's right. It is. Emergency usage agreement. Thank you, Dean. Thank you for that. So what are we going to do? And there's a lot of people that are still suspect of it, even that the FDA approved it. And I wrote a couple things down here. People are like, why are they pushing it so hard? Why are they pushing it so hard? If this is, people should be so scared they should just go take this thing, and that's why, because they want you so scared that you go take it. Okay. 97% recovery rate, ladies and gentlemen. 97% recovery. Now, they're quote, people are dying. Yes, they are. But 97% of the population is not. Okay. People die of cancer. People die of AIDS. Cancer still kills more than anybody. Iraq and Iran have killed more. We've lost more people in there than this. There's other things up there now you need to figure out. This administration doesn't know what's going on. They ain't got the foggiest freaking clue, and now it's all come to head. I've had some of my Democratic friends call me and say, "Man, I'm sorry. Man, we were bamboozled. I got all mad because somebody had a mean tweet. And look, first of all, if you're sensitive or a mean tweet, that's your problem. Now we got high gas, can't move into the house. Shit just, okay. All right. Another one complaint. I always heard the people said the numbers aren't correct. This has always been a big propaganda, if you will, or whatever, conspiracy, if you will, about the numbers. I've heard they fixed the numbers. I disagree with that because they don't know how many. When this thing came out last year, real hard, you got to remember, man, they were counting people as dying as heart attacks, house fires, or people dying in car wrecks. The habit they count that as a COVID death. They don't know how many times they did that. They don't know. They don't know how many times that's happened, so they don't know that. How can you change it? There's a piece of information I keep giving you, and I'll give it to you before. There was a report came out of Florida last year. It said 9,000 people had COVID or died of COVID. Come back and it was they checked. It was only 1,100, but they didn't take the 9,000 off the total tally. They left the damn 9,000 up there, so they don't know how many numbers. The numbers are impossible for you to tell me the numbers of people really dying and have had it. They just don't know the numbers. So that argument I can understand when people make that argument. All right. Super spreader. Okay. This one here is a big deal. When people keep telling you check the science. Science says if you are a vaccinated person, you are a super spreader. Vaccinated people are super spreaders. I don't know what else to tell you. That's hey, you said check your science. You check the science. That's what it says. Dean Cerny, you know what else is approved by FDA? Fentanyl, Oxycontin, and Xanax causes cancer 2 years ago. Food and Drug Administration. Yeah. Sushi, that's approved. It's food. It's nasty. Make you sick. But the people love it and eat it. Super spreader. So it doesn't matter if you're vaccinated, you wear a mask, you're still going to spread it. So what are we arguing about here? What are all of us arguing about here? You can spread it. We can spread it. Vaccinated people wear a mask can get it. We can wear a mask and can get it. And the science said these masks don't work. They said it's been proven they do. No, that's not right. There's so much lying going on because they want their way when that's not true. So it's going to be hard for you to get everybody on board and on board with this. You know, got to share this out so we can get it out here. More people need this information. It's information that we need. Dean Cerny says, science says the COVID vaccine doesn't stop you from getting it or transmitting it. That's exactly right. You know, you hear the president up on there, if you get the vaccine, you're safe. You won't, I don't know if I can do it or not. I used to be able to do it. I don't know. If you get the vaccine, you're safe. You won't die. You can't die. Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, the Little Tunes, they got it. Get vaccinated now. You won't die. Bullshit. You die. Now, again, if you feel safe, whatever you feel safe, do it. I don't like the fact, and here's another complaint people have. Business, here's how they make you take it. And people say, well, people say, well, the government can't make us take it. You guys need to calm down. They're not going to violate our civil rights. They can't make us take it. First, I don't know if it's civil right or not, but either way, but yes, they can. And they are. Here's what they do. They tell the business. Okay. They're offering businesses gold stars with money attached to them or something like that, bronze and silver and all this stuff. If they, force this where, you got to show them your vax. If they were, their employees have to be vaccinated. They have to. Extend mask mandates. If you ain't vaccinated, if you ain't got the card to show it, you can't come in the facility. Therefore, you can't shop and you can't live. Okay. That is a form of making you do something that you don't want to do. That's exactly what it is. There's no doubt about that. And they got the businesses involved in that shit. And I'd love to tell you the business is going to lose business, but they're not. So we're screwed in this deal because the government, we're not going to beat the government on this deal. What's going to happen is COVID's going to have to end up going away or our numbers get real low before this happens. The unvaccinated are not spreading this around. The unvaccinated are not filling up hospitals. If you go to my webpage on Facebook and TikTok, I put on my Facebook page the real truth. The truth is the redhead lady up there, Jen, the spokesperson for White House, said 90% of unvaccinated people occupy the hospital beds. The actual numbers from the CDC said it's 60% of vaccinated. She says 90% of the unvaccinated. They say 60% of the vaccinated. Who do you believe? If you want me to check my science, she's lying through her damn teeth, like everybody else in the administration up here. Okay, they're making it worse than what it really is. Now, I'm not going to tell you there's nothing out there, because apparently there is. But why are they pushing so hard? What are they covering up? What are they hiding? Well, first of all, they're hiding he's an idiot. He couldn't pull the troops out. He's hiding the fact that now I seen today where he kneeled or some, I don't know what the hell. It wasn't in honor of anything. He just kneeled. Democrats, you're losing here. You're losing your ability to keep defending the man. He's an idiot. The whole thing is, it's going to backfire on everybody. And I hope the hell we can get this fixed and this country survives, because it's bad. All right, I'm gonna put this on here, and I want you all to answer this for me, if you will. And I put this on the my groups. I put this on Redneck Pimp Group and stuff and page, so you can find it there. But what's more sexy? A woman shooting a gun, or a woman wearing a sundress? What's more sexy? A woman shooting a gun, or a woman wearing a sundress? Because I got to tell you, either one of them, you can make an argument either way. Dean Pacernia. Obama's birthday was no mask. Supposedly everyone was vaccinated. How many tested positive? I don't know, Dean. I heard quite a few. If you got the answer, please let everybody in there know. But I heard a lot of people end up getting it. And look, there's people that created these vaccines and that are not vaccinated. I think Johnson. I don't want to tell you false information. He's either Johnson guy or someone else. They were asking. He said, "No, I'm not going to get it. I will eventually." Why? Two reasons. One, it's either harmful for you and he don't want to do it, or it don't help you. So I don't know. You tell me. Here's one of the answers. Just out of curiosity. A woman shooting a gun in a sundress. Well, that's good too. That's excellent. I think I heard 70. What was it? Probably 80 people there. So yeah, I mean, but these people can do what they want. People who work for us and we employ can do what they want. I don't get that. That just doesn't make any damn sense to me. Pfizer, cool, the CEO was unvaxxed. There you go, Pfizer. Okay, he just got FDA approval on it, and he's not vaxxed either. Maybe he don't want to get vaxxed. Okay, don't get vaxxed. But why? I don't know. Let's guess. Because there's a car lot guy one time. I always heard stories when I was a kid that Chevrolet guys who work for Chevrolet built Chevrolets and designed Chevrolets, but they drove Dodges or Fords. It used to make me laugh at that. That's funny. Anyway, so I don't know what's going on, but yeah. All right, it's top of the hour. Get some other things I want to accomplish here real quick. You've heard us talk about it. We're going to get more aggressive talking about it. Next week, I'm going to have somebody else. I'm going to have someone on next week. I think I'm going to have the band Reality Becomes. They're going to be on through their phone. Going to talk about November 6th. November 6th, right here. Sponsored by Webfoot Forge, Tub Creek Barbecue, Levi Garrison and Sons Brewing Company out of Hamilton, Missouri. His and Her Sports Gallery. His and Hers Sports Gallery, Cameron, Missouri. And she's providing T-shirts for us to sell. Hopefully I can get them done in time and maybe sell one or two on here before the show. You can get like a pre-ordered kind. And you see the flyer here. W Entertainment presents Comedy Bash. raising money for suicide awareness. It's a Saturday, November 6th at 5:30 p.m. It starts at Tub Creek Event Center on Highway 69 in Cameron. Bands at 7 o'clock are Mixology. 10 o'clock is Reality Becomes. Comedians, Sean Hill, David Scott, Jeff Onyx, Richard Montano, Typhoon Panda, and yours truly are going to be on there. Barbecue and drinks for sale, 50-50 raffle and other items. $5 to entry for all-day entertainment. $5, that's nothing. That is nothing. Also, Justin Snodgrass is going to have a breaking news announcement he's going to make there. And Matt Brooks from Operation Veterans Barbecue will be in the house. He's going to present a veteran with a free Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, we're trying to get a car, but I'm not going to guarantee you can give a car away. I'm having a lot of people that's not cooperating with me on that, and I keep getting doors shut on me. So I don't know if we're going to be able to give a car away, but we are for sure giving away a Thanksgiving dinner to a veteran and their family. So, guys, November 6th. And if you want to donate, hit me up on there how to donate. We got different ways to donate on there if you decide you want to help out in this match. All the proceeds go here to help with this show and help take care of veterans. So that's it, man. That's our big ass show we got coming up. Hope y'all can make it. Saturday, September 25th at 5 p.m. at the Cameron Community Center on Ashland Drive. Dream Catchers. They're an equine assisted program. Raise horses and stuff. They do a lot for veterans. They let veterans come out and ride horses for free. Okay. Well, they're having a chili cook-off, and WO Entertainment, WO Radio, and all of us were in this cook-off. I paid my entry fee of $20. I'm going to, they're paying out third place, second place, and first place to be awarded. Overall winner takes the trophy home this year. Okay, you come eat with us. It's $8. Adults get $8. Children 4 to 12 eat for $5, $300 free. Chili soup with these can't do chili. Chili soup for those who can't do chili. Desserts and drink. I'm bringing this trophy home. I've got a badass recipe. My wife's got a good recipe. I'm known for hot. I'm known for so hot that you can't eat it. I've won awards myself for my chili and my cheese dip. So I'm gonna be putting it on somebody here. Hopefully, I can win, and this will be pretty good. So root for us. Root for us. We got several things we want to do and want to win. So we got that stuff took care of. Let's go back to the comments here. Dean Cerny, that's not true up here. I don't live far from where they built the Chevy Cruze. They all drove GM products because they destroyed anything else. They destroyed anything else. Well, it's not true everywhere, but I have seen that done. But the GM, you guys, let's see, Ohio. What GM plant you got up that way? I know you guys got one over in Detroit. I've got big Ford motor plants over there somewhere, Michigan too. All right, so we got that stuff took care of. We're going to do some top tens. Now, a couple of these top tens suck. Big, huge, hairy. Yeah. But one of them I absolutely agree with. There's one top 10 I finally can agree with. And we're going to get to that here in just a second. All right. First top 10. Top 10 house cats. All right. It should come up on your screen, I think. Top 10 house cats. And if you can't, I'll read them off for you. I'm waiting for my phone to see if it pick up. Let me make a movement so I can tell. No, all right. Hang on. Anyway, all right. Number 10 house cat, Turkish Angora. Turkish Angora. Number 9, Siberian cat. Siberian cat. Number 8, I had one of these kind. Only I had a doll face. My ex-wife, had a doll face Persian cat. So number 8 is Persian cat. Number 7, Savannah cat. The Savannah cat. Number 6, Ragdoll cat. Ragdoll cat. Number 5, Siamese cat. Siamese cat. Number 4, Bengal cat. Number 3, Munchkin cat. Munchkin. Number 2, this is my daughter's got one of these cats. Runs around my damn house. They were fixing to move, by the way. Sad to see it. I love them. Number 2 is Mancoon, or Maine Coon, however you want to say that. Maine Coon cat. And the number 1 house cat, the number 1 type of house cat, owned and loved by everybody, is a calico cat. A calico cat. Go ahead and tell me what you think about that list. Well, I type something else in. Comment on that. Hey, I see John Cerny. Thank you. Excuse me, John Crimini. Minnie's there. Welcome, brother. Next, this next one here is another top 10. I don't know if I agree with this, but I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell people would want these as pets. All right, let's see if this works here. Weirdest pets to have. All right, top 10 weirdest pets to have. Now these, some of these like no shit, but I'm gonna start at number 16 because I think it's from 16 down is pretty obvious. You don't want number 16, the grizzly bear. Yeah, Manny, when is the bar coming back? How is the shoulder? Number 16 is grizzly bear. Duh. Number 16, ocelot. Ocelot. Yeah. Number 4, weirdest. Excuse me, number 14, weirdest. Spider. Depends upon what kind of spider. Number 13 is a pygmy goat. I think grizzly bear should have beat out a couple of these already. Number 13, pygmy goat. Number 12, ferret. Number 12, ferret. Number 11, pot-belly pig. Number 11, pot-belly pig. I know people own pot-belly pig. Number 10, platypus. Platypus. Why would you want a platypus? Number 9, beaver. You don't want to own a beaver. The pelt, maybe. Number 8, wallaby. They tried breeding house bears like house cats, but they kept eating the kids and couldn't. Housebroken, you think? 8, wallaby. Number 7, capybara. Capybara. Number 6, and this is, I can't believe this is a no-brainer. I don't know who came up with this crap. Number 6, elephant. No shit. You ever been one of the zoos? You know how much care goes involved in an elephant? Christ. Number 5, Sugar gliders. Sugar glider. Okay. Oh no, this is another no-brainer right here. Here we go, Dean. Number 4. Lion. Lion, the big male lion. Yeah. Number 3 of weird animals for pets. Number 3, Madagascar hissing cockroach. The Madagascar hissing cockroach. Number 2, I don't know how you would even own this as a pet. I guess if you had some oceanfront property, right? Have a shark as a pet. Number 2, shark. I think that's his whole goal is to eat, and I'm pretty sure he would eat you. Number 1, and I know people that has one of these for a pet. They had them stink glands taken out, but number 1 is a skunk. Number 1, skunk. Number 1 is the skunk. Some of them were like, no kidding, geniuses. Tiger King had a bunch of lions. Yeah, well, he was weird and he went to prison. All right. I don't think that that list was smart at all. I wouldn't. There's not one animal on there that I would own personally. All right, this next one here is one that I finally agree with. And let's see if I can get it pulled up here for everybody. All right. Top 10 military branches in the world. Top 10 military branches throughout the world. But this here, we're going to start at number 17. Well, excuse me. We're going to go number 20. We're going to go number 20 here. Some of us are going to be very happy with this list. Some of us are not. And some of these don't even know who the hell they even are. So here we go. Number 20 of the greatest military branches in the world. Number 20, Waffen SS. Waffen, Waffen SS. Number 19, Commando Capacitous. I don't know what the hell that even is. M1911. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you know, Dean. I don't know. Number 18, the U.S. National Guard. That's 18 in the world. The National Guard. I was in the freaking National Guard after I did my 4 years in the Marine Corps. Number 17, Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force. Number 16, the Indian Navy. Number 15, the Philippine Special Forces. Now, I heard they're pretty tough. The Philippine military, I heard, is pretty tough. They're trained in a lot of hand-to-hand. They lose their weapon. So, I understand that. I don't know about 15 spot. Maybe a little higher. But anyway, Filipino Special Forces. Number 14, Special Air Service. Okay. Number 13, Spetsnaz. Spetsnaz. Maybe I'm saying that wrong, but they got a good military kung fu like training. Anyway. Number 12, Pakistan Army. Pakistan Army. I don't know. Y'all be able to tell me more. Pakistan Army. Number 11, Royal Marines. Number 11, Royal Marines. In the military, in the U.S., we train not to lose our weapon. I know. And normally pretty good about it. Number 10, Little Brother. Little Brother made the sheet. He got some sheet. He's on here. Little Brother, U.S. Coast Guard. Number 10. Number 9, Indian Army. Number 9, Indian Army. Number 8, Canadian Army. This baffled the hell out of me because I ain't never heard of them doing anything with their army, with their military. I didn't know. I figured they had one, but you never hear nothing about it. Anyway, Canadian Army, number 8. Number 7, U.S. Air Force. My boy Chuck Norris in there. Number 7, U.S. Air Force. Number 6, Australian Army. The Australian Army. Number 5. Now we're getting down to some power ones. Number 5. Dean, you'll like this one. The U.S. Army. U.S. Army is number 5. There better be some good ones ahead of it then. Number 4. French Foreign Legion. French Foreign Legion. I don't know. I've heard. Yeah. I've heard quite a bit about them. I don't know. Number 3, the British Army. British Army. I guess Harry Potter might be in there. Something waving a wand. British Army, number 3. Excuse me for that yawning. That's not good. Number 2, the U.S. Army. The United States Army is number 2. And number 1, of course, and I finally agree with this one, the United States Marine Corps. Hoorah! Yeah. Those are the top 10s. Those are the top 10s for today. Let me go back here and see. Catch back up here. GM shut the plant down here. Jeep come out of Toledo. Jeep, I don't like anything Chrysler anymore. My wife's selling our Jeep. Swedes bought them, so they're not American no more. I'm not going to. Now my wife can buy whatever she wants, but I just won't. I won't buy them no more. Minnie, where's the bar come back? Yeah, how's your shoulder? How's your shoulder, brother? I know you're listening. They tried breeding horses, horse bears like house cats, and ate the kid. Yeah, I read that. Well, they're stupid. The Tiger King had a bunch of lions. Yep. Sharks can't live in captivity. They stop eating and die. Yeah, see, I don't know. So I don't know why they're on there is pets. I don't. It'd be hard to have one of a pet anyway. Okay. Army and Navy are the only 2 true branches of the military. The Marines is a cult, and the Air Force is a corporation, and the Coast Guard doesn't count. Yeah. The U.S., we train not to lose our weapon. Yeah. That's true. Accidents happen. Or on purpose happens. All right. Moving right along. Let's do a little bit of Pimp's Pets. All right, it's time for some Pimp's Pets. All right, this Pimp's Pet today is like always. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's called the ocean. Here we go. Ocean sunfish. It's just as wide as it is long in certain areas. Its head's turned sideways. It's ocean sunfish. It's take a look at that. See what you think. The ocean sunfish. The ocean sunfish is a common, the ocean sunfish, or common mullah, is one of the two heaviest known bony fishes in the world. The other being the southern sunfish. Adults typically weigh between 247 and the ocean sunfish, or commonly, excuse me. Let me slow down my brain, guys. I apologize for this. Adults typically weigh between 247 and 1,000 kg, which is 545 to 2,205 pounds. The species is native to tropical and temperate waters around the world. It resembles a fish head with a tail and its main body in flattened, literally sunfish can be tall as they are long when the dorsal fins are extended. All right, let me go ahead and change photos for y'all so you can get a good look at this thing. Sunfish are generally predators that come largely small fish and larvae, squid, and crustaceans, sea jelly, and salps. One to be primarily prey of sunfish, make up 15% of the sunfish's diet. Females of the species can produce more eggs than any other known vertebrate, up to 300,000 at a time. Damn. Sunfish fry resembles miniature pufferfish with a large pectoral fin on the tail fin and a body spines uncharacteristic of adult sunfish. Adult sunfish are vulnerability to few natural predators, but sea lions, killer whales, and sharks will consume them. Sunfish are considered a delicacy in some parts of the world, including Japan, Korea, and Taiwan. That would not surprise me. Okay, not making fun of them. That wouldn't surprise me. In the EU, regulations ban the sale of fish and fishery products discovered from the family Mollidae. Sunfish are frequently caught in gill nets. This fish has got a lot of look at that thing. Looks like a giant grouper. Some of it does, yeah. Why they call it a sunfish, I have no idea. I never really covered that. I know I seen a picture of it. I couldn't get in here. I don't know why I wouldn't upload. But it had bones. The whole back of it is nothing but bones. Just a lot of bones. It's the most boniest fish, on there. Well, that's a dorkfish. Catch them on corn dogs. Yeah, that's a strange animal. This one right here. What was that right here? This one's that looks totally different than this one. Okay. And then, of course, this one. Look how big it is in two bodies. A lot of people didn't know it was two bodies. I thought it was a tail. But there's two fish right there. There's two human beings right there near this fish. And there it looks like a whale. It looks like some sort of whale. And there might be diseased or something. I might have corona. That's one right there. All right. Okay, if the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man was a fish. Yes. All right, guys. We got some other shows going on here on the network. We're starting to pick back up. Athens on a break. Seb Henner somewhere will be back. He's on a break. Roy Anthony does two shows, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Matt Brooks, he's on Monday nights now from 8 to 9. He talks about barbecue and any other shenanigans he comes up with. Got a good show the way he puts it on. It works for him. It's a great show. He is one of our sponsors, Operations Veterans Barbecue, Charlie Pride Barbecue. Catch him on Monday night. I think Jennifer's on Sundays. She moved to Sundays. Catch her up. She's our executive producer. Made that beautiful flyer. Made a bunch of other things for people. She's got real skills. Check her out. Jeff, Married with Comedy, and used to be on Friday nights, is now 9 o'clock on Monday nights. Okay, so we had a lot of turnover. Friday, gents, is our Spreaker show over on the Spreaker side of the house. But we'll post a link on W Entertainment. You can come on there and get on. It'll take you right to where you need to go. Well, this Friday, yours truly, I'm going to be handling the Spreaker. All right, it's my turn. I'm up, and the genre is comedy. I'm going to be playing a bunch of comedy. I'm going to do a live comedy set. Probably do 3 jokes. I'm going to try every comedian I get. I'm going to try to squeeze in 3 jokes if time allow me to do it. And you will hear things from Bernie Mac. You will hear comedy from George Carlin. You will hear comedy from Richard Pryor. I'm probably going to try to get some of Roy Anthony, although Roy's not that funny, but because he sucks. But I'm going to try to get one Roy Anthony on there maybe. Like I said, I'm going to do some short ones, and I'll do one of my most popular jokes. The grandkid joke. Behold, bitch, that's funny. So it's not going to be all family friendly. You're going to have, Richard Pryor, he's going to be on there. I'll do Eddie Murphy. I might do Bill Cosby. I might not. Let you all decide about that. I might do Bill. I might not do any Bill. A lot of people are offended by Bill Cosby. I think, this first case, he was good for it. Second case, they tried to buffalo him and do some low-level crap, so screw him. He deserved to be out, but a lot of women that don't like him, so I might not play him. I have some Bill Burr in there, Robin Williams. I'm going to be playing the greats for sure. Myself, I said greats, yeah. So I'm going to be playing that. So and that's going to start at 7 o'clock, 7 to 9. 7 to 9. So we're going to be playing that, and I want you all to tune in and have a good laugh with me, man. Leave a comment, let me know you're there. And right after I'm done, at 9 o'clock our time, Central Time, jump over immediately to BV Nation. Catch them. They're on 9 o'clock Central Time. They'll be 7 o'clock Eastern Time. They're good. They're good over there. They're good at what they do. They play some good music. We have a lot of laughs. Dean, he can verify. He can check in, verify with you. We have a lot of things going on over there. It's fun and games, and here's some good music and stuff. I listen to them a lot. So I don't know if I'm gonna catch them this time, maybe because I got, what I'm saying. I got to get back to it because I'm coming over to the studio over here, right here where I am, and I'm putting that on. So I'm going to be doing that. Dean says Bert Kretcher. Okay. Hashtag Roy sucks. Yeah. So anyway, that's going to happen on Friday, guys. It's a twist. It's a change of pace for us. We run music a lot. Roy Anthony does a lot of hip hop. Jennifer, she does music. Athens did music. That's my turn. I'm gonna do this one for sure. We're gonna see. You guys pray for Jennifer because Wednesday, she's taking me to school. She's gonna show me how to download everything I need to do it with and how to put on the show properly. As long as the technology work, I got the joke parts handled. That ain't no problem for me. But I just got to get everything in there. So please pray to the Great Spirit or God or whoever it is you pray to. Jennifer can speak redneck so I can understand her. We'll get this done. So that goes on at Friday, 7 o'clock. So we'll jump over here, and then you'll get the link from here to take you right to Spreaker. Want to see you guys in there, man. Come on in there. It's good. At least drop in and say hello. I know I got a lot of friends that come just say hello on here, like Carl Loomis, for example. Dean, of course, Dean hangs around because Dean's a good dude. So come on there. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So we got some things going on here at Wo Entertainment. We're trying to get a paranormal investigator to come on full time. We'll see. We'll see if it works out. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not opposed to anything that's got good content and draws listeners. There's some shows on here I don't agree with. It ain't about me. It's about you guys, and your content matters. So we're gonna be on there. Anyway, that's what we got going on. Dean, I'm gonna write that name down right now, so we can have that name. I'm not familiar with that guy, Bert Kretcher. All right, I'll write that down, Dean. I'll try to see if I can't get some stuff from him on there. Yeah, see, there's the deal. I didn't plan this freaking right. My beloved Chiefs are playing Friday, so I'm gonna be. I don't know if I can plug a TV in up here and get a signal, or there's really nothing up here. I might just bring my wife and she can use her phone and I can watch a Chiefs game in between jokes and stuff and see what's going on. He says I got football on Fridays now, but I'll be there after the game. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's right. You do a lot with family, man. That's appreciative. We appreciate that. Anyway, if you guys come on and get on, share it out, man. Let's get these people out here. There's people that need this information. Be kind, share it out for us. We appreciate it a great deal. All right, I see Dean Cerny answered. Whoever, and I hope. And if you're watching this, because I know a lot of people watch it during the week, because I see the numbers just go up during the week a lot. I know I'm on a bad spot on Tuesday night. If you're watching this at home, answer the question. Go ahead and type in the question below. What's more sexy, a woman shooting a gun or a woman wearing a sundress? That's a hell of a question. Dean's answer was a woman shooting with a sundress on. That's cool. That's cool. But I'm gonna put you on the spot. I want you to pick one, and go ahead and comment on that and see what you think. All right, I know we talked a lot about coronavirus and things going on here, and it's all legit concerns of people. People have questions. People don't know. People are stuck. You got people picking on you if you're unvaccinated. People picking on the vaccinated. People are like, well, let God have his way. And there's just so much stuff in the world. And if they're not distracting you with that, then they want you to hate one another. Black people are here's what it's saying. Black people are one of the most violent races there ever is. And white people are always raping everybody and putting their peckers in children and all this stuff. And you hear all this stuff. And though some people of those races do stuff like that, that ain't all the races, man. That ain't all the races. I've watched a lot of things where people make fun of black men marrying white women and make fun of the babies. And first of all, if you got to pick on a baby, you're a worthless piece of shit. You really are. That baby don't give a rabbit buffalo's ass what color he is or who his parents are. And there ain't nothing he can do about it anyway. It's not his freaking fault. And why are you making fun of black men and white women together? I've seen a lot of white men and black women together. My wife married interracially. Hell, I'm not white. I'm mixed. Okay? You think my wife gives a rat's ass? People talk about my body, my choice. Now, I want to touch on this a little bit. I'm glad Dean brought that up. My body, my choice. There's a lot of people who are opposed to abortion. Okay? The counter to that was my body, my choice. I heard the same people right now that are getting vaccinated and they're crying about you. You need to get vaccinated. My body, my choice. All right, watch the pedestal you climb on, because I can climb on that same pedestal when you vacate it. Okay? I climb on that same thing. My body, my choice. That's exactly right. Now, as far as abortion goes, I'm not making fun of people with abortion. That's bad. Listen, I'm of 2 months about abortion. I'm on record, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't like abortion. Don't think there's any need for it, except if she's raped by her, incest rape. If she's special needs and whatever, and she's raped. If she's raped, it should be her choice. If it's incest rape, get rid of them. I think it should be her choice. If she wants to get rid of them, that's fine. If not, keep it, whatever. If the baby's quality of life is going to be bad, yeah. But I don't agree with women just going out and getting pregnant and not taking cautions and all of a sudden, well, you know what? I just get an abortion. Solve that problem. Yeah. Your body, your choice. I do understand. I understand that. If you say that, make sure you're not one of these people that are vaccinated and chewing on guys like Dean Cerny and my ass and people that are not vaccinated, for example, and saying, you guys got to do this, because that's not the way it works, gentlemen, ladies. It's not the way it works. Now, I wish there was a way we can go back in time and abort some people. Because I got a list. Well, that's not right. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Big shout out to Justin Snodgrass. Justin, thank you, brother, for coming in and being honest today. You haven't done it in a while. Webfoot Forge. Go check out Webfoot Forge on Facebook. I mean, this guy makes all kinds of anything from horseshoe art, sharp edged artwork. You can see the picture. You've seen some of his stuff today he makes. Here's some of the info. Go check him out. Y'all know who he is. You know he's a quality guy. He ain't gonna lie to you. He ain't gonna buffalo you. And he's learning, man. He's getting so much better at that stuff. So check out Whip Reports on there. Thank you for coming in today. Like I said, next week we're gonna have some of the band members from Reality Becomes. And I hope the signal's great. I know it's gonna be hot all this freaking week here in the state of Missouri. My God, it's gonna be hot. 96 and above for a whole week. Be a good time to lose some weight. So, but yeah, tune in next week and we'll have Reality Becomes. Maybe I get him play a little ditty or something for us. Dean, I believe, let me make this big, brother. I believe that abortion shouldn't be used as a form of birth control. But with rape, incest, major issues with pregnancy, then as long as the doctor signs off on it, I'm good with it. You know, I believe the same thing, Dean. I exactly believe the same thing. I do. At that point, it becomes your body, your choice. You know, I agree the same way. The doctor says, you know, hey, listen, if he's born, he's going to be born a cyclops and 3 teeth. And to gnaw his food like that. Well, then, you know, make a decision. His quality life, or her, could be a little girl, their quality life, you know, matters. So, anyway, thank you, Dean, for coming in. Or, excuse me, thank you, Justin, for coming in. Appreciate it. Guys, we got a lot of things coming up. Next week, Reality Becomes in studio. Or not in studio, excuse me, over the phone, over Spreaker, StreamYard. And from here all the way to November, I'm gonna try to have someone who's gonna be on the show, on the November 6th show. I'm gonna, you know, like I said, I got Reality Becomes coming. I had Justin on today from Wilford Forge. I'm gonna try to get Justin and Jeff Onyx, try to get Jeff in here. Everybody, I'm gonna have David come back down. Richard Montano, but he works. It's gonna be hard to get him. I might do some taping. I might go to them and tape their conversation and, you know, play it on here. Typhu, and I get him back. Interview myself, I guess. Sean Hill, she works a lot, but I'm gonna try to get her to come down as well, or get on the phone or something. So, you know, and then I'm gonna get Mixology on here. So we got from this day forward until the show happens, I'm gonna try to get somebody who's gonna be on the November 6th show come in. I'm even gonna try to get the people from Tub Creek, Lorraine, try to get her come down and be on the air. You know, probably get Scott from Levi Garrison and Sons. That'd be cool. That'd be a good interview. Maybe he can bring a sample with him or something. His and hers. I was just in there today, give them some flyers. So a lot of things coming down the pike. I want y'all to put the word out again. If you would, pass around the word about November 6th. Everybody's welcome. Any veteran, especially any civilian, whoever wants to come to it, can come to this. I'm not banning anybody. I mean, if you need something, come. You want to have a good time, come. It's about having a good time. It's about you know, raising money for suicide awareness. 22 a day, and I've read something, Dean. I don't know if you read this too. It's getting over 25 a day because of the pandemic and things. I've seen numbers of 25, almost 30 a day commit suicide. The teen suicide rate is 12. Some say 17. I don't know which stat to believe on that, but that's suicide. It's no good. It's just no good. And then we need to do something as a society to fix it. And that's what we're trying to do. Comedy show went well. I had about 20, 25 people there. People were scared. This coronavirus got them scared. They don't want to come out. They don't want to spend the money. I know the comedy's good. You can bet your ass on that because I won awards. David Scott's won awards. Everybody I had, Typhoon Panda, everybody I had there has won award eventually. So I know the comedy's good. I don't know. It's a sad time right now for the industry, and we're trying to get locked down, and it's just bad. I was kind of hoping. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can't tag her and get her in here real quick. I'm trying to get a hold Julie Little Spud Romaine because I'm going to try to send this to her and see if I can't get her to come on here because I want to talk about what happened in Australia. Australia is fed up. They're pissed off. They're fed up. And Australia is kind of like the United States, if you didn't know. They got kind of the same beliefs and things that we got. Somehow the comments jumped. And I've seen on the news, and I'm just sure you guys seen on the news as well, all the seen on there all the goings-ons over in Australia. It's quite a Italy, I understand, had a problem. Australia's a pretty good place. It's surrounded, man. It's got ocean all the way around it. Okay. I'm not sure how to get to any other part of that, but there's ocean all the way around that. I think once if they can't get rid of it over there, you're not going to get rid of it. It's just not going to be gotten rid of. So all this lockdown and things, and they had people in the streets, and they had people getting hurt, and cops getting hurt, and they go right over there. Our closest ally in the South Pacific. That's right. That's right, Dean. They are, and kind of like us. They kind of a little bit of kind of government we got. They usually do whatever the United States does, although they give us a hard time. Those sons of bitches, they're like little brother. They run her hole, or your pie hole until something happens, and then they got her back. Love Australia. Someday I hope to go there, visit. But yeah, so I don't see her in here right now. I was going to ask her real quick if she had any updates for us over there, because I hadn't heard nothing. Once I've seen all them riots, haven't heard anything since. Yeah. No, she's apparently busy. All right, well, I'll get her. See, we were both kicked out of Britain. Yeah, we were. And although, don't they still have British money? Aren't they still spending the British coins and stuff? I thought somebody said that like South Wales and all that stuff was part of them. Been there, beautiful country. I bet it is. I'd like to go there sometime and check it out. Let's go there and check it out. Well, we got 16 minutes left in the show. Guys, it's been great. Listen, if you're to the point in your life where you want to commit suicide, I ask you don't. I ain't gonna beg you to save your life, but I'm asking you not to. I'll try to help you not commit suicide. I'll tell you some jokes, tell you a story, talk to you a little bit, share some of my experience with me. I've had a messed up life. I was, well, some of you know my story, and someday I'll tell it again for those who don't know. But I've had a messed up life myself. But I'm gonna try to get Julie on here. I'll try to get her on next week. I'm gonna see if if she's not available to come on next week by phone and talk about Australia and what's going on over there during this lockdown and things that they changed, things they didn't change. I know the FDA approving this stuff, approving Pfizer, or Dean said they didn't approve Pfizer, they changed it around. But anyway, according to them, they approved it. See what that's going to do over in these other countries. Now, this emboldened all the governments to do what they want to do. This emboldened schools now, the mask mandate and crap. Although the kids are going back into school, and I got to give them credit for that, bringing the kids back in there. Although the homeschool rate has rose in this country. That's a piece of information. The homeschool rate has went way up in this country, almost doubled. I heard so. If you're able to homeschool and actually know what you're doing, that's great. Don't homeschool and be an idiot, because we got enough idiots now. So, but we can. It sure is nice to have the kids back at school, and so they can learn properly. I'm not a teacher. I don't have patience to teach, unless it's martial arts. I don't have patience to teach. I don't use the right terminology, I guess, for that. But I will, in doubt, I will make you laugh. That's about and fight. That's about all things I can do in life anymore. Drink, shine. Anyway, guys, that's all we got for today. Justin came in here, and that was awesome that he came in, and he left us some flyers and some cards here. So I'll be putting up some flyers and giving it out to people and helping the guy out. Guys, we love you guys. We thank y'all for tuning in. Again, if you feel like committing suicide, Dean Cerny's on here. You can catch him. You can catch him on any show. I don't care if it's BB Nation or VRS. I don't even know. I don't know if he watches Born Network or not. If you happen to watch that, you can catch him on there if he watches it. If not, catch him on W Entertainment. You catch him on BRS. Catch him on a couple other ones he watches. He's always available for you. I'm available. You just give him on W Entertainment. You get over somebody on here. Jennifer, Roy, Athen, Matt Brooks, Shay. Haven't heard a lot out of her lately, but we're going to try to get her a show going to. Anybody talk to you on here and be nice and help you out and don't take a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Don't do it. That's not good. If you if you're one of the people that I wish Julius Little Sputter Man was on, but anyway, if you're one of the people that feel yourself getting depressed and seek some help, I know there's the VA out there, they can help. They're pretty well cookie cutter. Dean says his phone number is on 24/7, 365. Yeah, his phone's always on. Hell, I've messaged him time and two myself. Him and I've messaged back and forth about issues ourselves. Hell, I'd be in bed midnight or 11 o'clock at messaging him. So he's a good dude. He'll help anybody out. Love Dean Cerny having him on here. Guys, this is Redneck Pimp. I'm going to sign off here in a minute. Got 12 minutes, but I'm called so I can get some other things done. Been a good show. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'd like to see the numbers go way up. There's some quality content on here. And I'm still searching for another co-host. Get another co-host on here so they can carry some of the load too. Because y'all know I got racing mind syndrome. Literally thinking 6 things at one time and complete nothing. It's a bad curse. It's a bad curse when you're comedy. Hell, I write 10, 15, 20 jokes and don't remember a damn one of them. Then I end up throwing a bunch of them together and get lucky. Anyway, I'm Redneck Pimp on behalf of everyone here at WO Entertainment, WO Radio Show, and all the shows combined. May the Great Spirit bless you and keep you, and His face shine upon you. Don't a dog ahoy. Redneck Pimp, I'm out.